Hey, today we're looking at Second Chronicles 34, the last half of it, and it's actually a very similar story to what we had yesterday in our church service. You see, Chronicles and Kings often tell the exact same stories, kind of like the Gospels in the New Testament with Jesus. And so today we're looking again at the book of the law, God's word being found in the time of King Josiah, and King Josiah's response to that. His response of being upset, of tearing his robes, of crying out, and then sending someone to inquire for the Lord on his behalf and on the behalf of the nation of Judah. And again, what I find in here is we find an amazing leader. We find great qualities of leadership. Maybe not ones that we always talk about when we talk about leadership, but when he has realized that something's wrong, that actually his nation is wrong and what they've been doing is wrong, he owns it. He humbles himself. He tears his clothes because he's saying this is wrong, and he sends someone to God to talk for him. And when they come back, this is their response, or God's response back. Because your heart was responsive and you humbled yourself before God when you heard what he spoke against this place and its people, and because you humbled yourself before me and tore your robes and wept in my presence, I have heard you, declares the Lord. And so Josiah's response of humility and bringing this before the Lord is responded to by God saying, I've heard you. And he goes on to talk about how for the rest of Josiah's life, it'll be at peace. It'll be at peace. Like it'll be good for the nation of Judah and for Josiah, which is amazing. It says at the very last verse of this chapter, Josiah removed all the detestable idols from the territory belonging to the Israelites, and he had all who were present in Israel serve the Lord their God as long as he lived. They did not fail to follow the Lord, the God of their ancestors. And this was the result of his humility. His response to God was his nation followed him, and in turn, they followed God. So what does this say to us today? Well, as we lead, whether we lead hundreds and thousands of people or whether we lead the close family members or friends that we have, we're called to humbly come before God, to allow him to clean out our house, to search us and to work on us so that we can be this example to others and then lead others in following after God. And that can change our generation and everyone around us. That's my hope for you. I hope it's a good word.